So, what is Dark Eros and what can it heal? Part 2. I was telling you last time about Mowgli. He was my first hero from childhood literature. My second was Tom Sawyer. Now if you know, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn were friends. Huckleberry Finn didn't go to school at all, and Tom used to skive off. He'd take a day away from school and spend it smoking a pipe on the river, just chilling, right? And he knew that he would be punished for it. The next day he'd be beaten, but it was worth it in his mind. You know, that was the price for having this free day. So it's like football, you know, if you do a foul, then you get a yellow card, and that's a simple consequence. So the main story was when the little girl in his class, Becky, who is actually the judge's daughter, accidentally knocked a bottle of ink on the teacher's book. And the teacher discovers this, and he goes through everybody in the class. Was it you? Was it you? Was it you? Now, Becky is of course a good girl, and there's no way she's going to lie. And just before the teacher comes to her, Tom jumps up and says, "It was me," which it wasn't, right? So he's lying, but he's lying in a noble cause, and he gets beaten and in front of the class, but everybody sees him as a hero, and so he doesn't actually feel any pain, because he's full of this heroic energy, and Becky falls in love with him. So this was an example of the punishment turning Tom into a hero. So the punishment is an acknowledgement of his daring, of his heroism. So breaking the rules, breaking the boundaries, being that kind of a person means that you're somebody who gets admired, because you're not just a good boy or a teacher's pet or just a nerd, as I probably was.